I'm so excited, okay? Like, this is the first episode of Life Out Loud podcast, okay? And honestly, we're coming from, beginnings, fresh start, so you already know, bear with me. But a podcast has honestly been on my list and sort of in the works for quite a few years now. But life has happened. But I am so excited. Let's talk about it, whatever it is. To be honest. The Life Out Loud podcast is pretty much a space where, we talk about what's real. We're not going to sugarcoat anything here. I'm going to talk to you also in a sense of kind of talking to myself because your girl needs it. This is pretty much also like a diary for me as well, for like a little bit of a healing journey I got going on. And, I'm going to pretty much be saying what everybody's thinking on their mind, but they're just not saying out loud. The harsh reality of it. And, we're gonna pretty much laugh together, cry together, whatever it is. We're here to talk about real life, how life actually feels. So I'm your host, Janice. And if you're tired of pretending, life is perfect, everything is perfect, if you've ever looked at your life and said to yourself, okay, so that's not how that's supposed to be. Why does my life look like that? Why is that set up that way? Then you're in the right place, and this podcast is for you. We're going to be talking about real life, real situations, everything. We're going to have a little bit of break here and there about, because I'm a conspiracy girly. Okay. So we're going to have a little bit of breaks from the seriousness and stuff like that. And here and there, I will have people on my podcast that even for guys to get a guy's perspective as well. About me, I'm a mom. I have my share of love, mess, mistakes, gosh, situations that shouldn't have been situations in the first place, situations that shouldn't have been even entertained, as long as with the rest of you. But here we are. I'm not a therapist, I'm not perfect, and I'm not pretending to have it all either, have it all figured out, because damn well don't. So I'm on this journey just like the rest of you guys, okay? You know how they say you give better advice than you receive it? So I'm in an era in my life where I am trying to receive exactly what I am giving out, okay? And keeping it like that. Getting there little by little. It kind of feels good a little bit to open up and kind of do that, but one episode might be about keeping it real, one might be about, being sad, and the other one might be honestly humor, we keep it balanced, over here. Might be, you know, looking at all the dumb stuff we all have done and can agree on. And the next thing could be me telling you to stop entertaining people that don't deserve access to you, because we all know not everybody deserves access to you, and we need to cut that cord. Okay? And I'm learning that as well. We need to cut that cord to be able to go to the next step and grow. Okay? This podcast is all about growing and going to the next step and getting to a better place in your life. Because listen, I don't know about you, but in 2026, we're not having none of that with anything or anybody, okay? In 2026, we are all about positivity, peace, keeping our peace, continue to heal, continue to grow, okay? And we're not taking no crap from anybody, okay? And especially for the ones that have kids, I already know how it is with trying to balance life and also with yourself as well, and to keep you afloat in that aspect, like boundaries, co-parenting, mom life, the chose of like situationships, just a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, part where you could ask me questions and stuff like that, and it's gonna get to a point where you ask me something and okay, that you shouldn't be dealing with that little person. Okay, I'm going to sit here and tell you, girl, you got to be joking. Like, what the hell are you doing? Or, bro, are you dead ass? Like, what are you doing? Okay, come on. Like I said, this is for guys and girls, but I know usually females pull more to the female aspect, so that's definitely okay, because girls, we are here to heal together and grow together. But we're all grown here. So no matter what feedback I say or how, you know what I'm saying, you guys take it, you got to be able to take a little bit of heat with seasoning. Okay? A little bit of feedback, a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, with seasoning. Okay? A little bit of truth with the seasoning here. So, With that being said, welcome to Life Out Loud podcast for real people with real situations and real life shit going on. Okay, just to be honest here, this will be an every week thing. Every week we're gonna laugh, cry, we're gonna vent, we're gonna go through a whole bunch of up and downs like a roller coaster's highs and lows together, and keep each other afloat. Okay. So grab your drink, grab your snack, get comfortable because these podcasts, like I said, these episodes are going to be real. They are going to be like your midweek or start of your weekend sit down. Okay. And we all need that. We all need that. All right. And just get ready because I'm not holding back anything. And that's the type of attitude that we all need from here on out, especially in this new year. So let's get into it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure you guys are in the same boat to be in a journey where we're not taking no crap from anybody. We are going to do what's best for us. And if we have kids, best for what's you and your kids, you know? And we're not looking back. With this, with everything going on, we are not looking back on anything. If you don't want to be a part of my life, see ya. Okay, if you don't want to accept my boundaries, bye. You know, the door's that way. Don't let it hit you on the way out. Okay, so like this year coming up, when that clock strikes 12, we are not taking nothing from nobody. And put that on the top of your list. And honestly, this is what we all need to do when the new year comes. Right before, this is what I plan on doing. Take yourself into another part of the house or wherever you are, the bathroom, the room, so even the backyard somewhere. If you could step somewhere alone and release all the negative energy or any stuff that has been going on with you this whole year, just release it out into the universe, release it to God, let it go freely. And tell yourself, once that clock strikes 12, that's it. New set, new reset, new you, new boundaries, new everything. And you are not letting nobody in that is not going to correlate with everything that you got going on, okay? Pretty much look at it as we're starting a new life, pretty much, okay? And it's going to be on go 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 go. And that's just how we got to look at it. So, buckle up cuz this ride is gonna be crazy. But it's gonna be worth it at the end because we all have to get off that roller coaster at some point, okay? And just go on that carousel that just takes you around where with peace and everything to where you know what I'm saying, you're finally like, whatever, you know. That's right now we're on the roller coaster. We're going crazy. We're doing loops, going upside down. We're flying off, okay? Like, you know, the Hawk and the ride in Universal, we are jetting off. That's the journey we're on right now. Then you're gonna go to the carousel, which is like midway, you know, eventually, okay, getting a flow with stuff, you know, which is probably by entering the new year. And then later on down the line, we getting on that lazy river, okay? Our life is going to be flowing at that point. We are going to so be used to bye, or not even acknowledging any negativity coming your way, okay? So, buckle up. Let's get into it. All right, guys.